Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Megan Yvonne. I'm just doing a voiceover today. I wanted to bring you guys along for this date night look. Hubby and I were about to step out, so I wanted to do something cute but also something more on the quick side, so I wasn't going to do a lot of eyeshadow and all of that because of time and everything, but I still wanted to have something festive. Well, not festive, but something cute and, you know, something vibrant, something in honor of spring. I feel like I'm in my orange era. Like, I've been loving the color orange, so that's the look that I chose for today. I started off with my go-to makeup routine, and that includes me using my favorite foundation, which is the NARS Soft Matte, my NARS concealer to clean up my brows. I did use my ABH dip brow as well as my Precisely My Brow by Benefit. But here I am right now, just going in and highlighting my face and, just really prepping my base. I did go in prior to applying my foundation with a translucent powder. If you haven't heard, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I experienced a breakout and my skin is on the mend, so I need a little bit more coverage these days. So I go in with that prior to, so that I don't have to keep packing on a ton of foundation, which I feel that the NARS Soft Matte gives really great coverage, and it still makes your skin look like skin. It doesn't make you look quote unquote caked up. So here I am just using my Real Techniques brush to go ahead and blend out all of that beautiful concealer. It sets so beautifully, and I'm also prepping my eyes with the same concealer, and then I'm just going to take my time and blend that out underneath of my eye, because you really want the coverage. So I did let it dry down for a little bit, and then I went in and started blending it out. I am going to go in just a few seconds with my beauty blender to go ahead and ensure that I am getting right up underneath where my lower lash line is. So I'm making sure that the concealer is really blended on my eyes, and as you can see, making sure that I don't have any product just laying underneath, and it's going to look really nice and smooth underneath my eye on my highlighted area in my inner face. So that's what you see me doing here, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply a bit of translucent powder. So first I like to go in with a tiny bit, just like a soft veil of translucent powder before I go in and start baking. So that's what you see me doing right here. I'm gonna, chisel my cheeks, if you will, kind of let that contour pop some as well, and then, just really going in and, prepping my face to bake. And then I'm going to get into my eyeliner in just a bit. But nope. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to warm up the skin a little bit more. So I use a combination of my Juvia's Place bronzers, the two in their Volume 4 palette, or it's Dark 4. I used the two of those shades, and then I went in and I contoured my nose, as well as used a bit of that a bit of that bronzer to just give some color to my lid. And that's what you see me doing here. I just used a fluffy blending brush because I wanted it to be a wash of color, but I wanted it to look like a wash of color and not like a full-on eyeshadow look, if that makes sense. So first, I'm going to go and I'm going to prep my lashes with, my eyeliner with, a little bit of black liner before I go in with this beautiful orange color by Sueva. I did talk about this in another video. If you haven't caught that video, I will link it in the cards, as well as below, but I decided to try the orange this time, and I'm going to tell you the orange is a little bit more challenging to work with than the green color that I tried. Like all the other colors really go on and it's just simple as like a swipe, but I just think it's just the way the orange is formulated that you really have to keep going back in and building the color up and layering the color. So that did take a little moment. And of course, like I want them to be even and I want them to be neat. And I found that letting it dry down a little bit and then going in with more color really helped the color to, you know, give off the pigmentation that I wanted. So here I am just applying my lash, and now that I've gotten that baked effect, I'm going to go in with that same brush and I'm going to blend away all of that translucent powder. And I'm using my foundation brush to do that as well. And then I'm going back in and, you know, adding some more bronzer before I go in and spray my face down. I felt like it was looking a little powdery, so I went in to hydrate my face and to set it and, you know, to kind of take away that powdery look. Now I'm going in with some brow gel. This is by NYX. It's their brow control gel. And then I'm going in with some orange blush. This is actually a blush that I have. It's by Becca and it's in the color Tiger Lily. And then I used a combination of another blush by MAC, and I wanted to make sure that my bronzer was still peeking through, and then I want to make sure that all the colors mesh together, so I'm constantly going back and forth with my foundation brush because without adding any more product on it. Now I'm going to use this orange lip liner. I wanted it to be very seamless. I wanted it to like match but without being too overdone, so I went in with this orange, and originally the plan was just to do the orange liner and a gloss, but when I was looking at it I was like, I don't know if I just like that. It looks like it's missing something. So I did add in like this pretty orangish kind of new color. It's like a creamsicle color. And then I decided to go over that orange liner with a brown liner by Anastasia Beverly Hills, just so that the look could come together and I could really get the vibe that I was going for. So yeah, then I'm going in with some more gloss, and it's like an orange gloss by Buxom, and I'm just making sure that the colors mesh together really well. I really liked how it turned out. I'm spraying my face again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your support on my channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget, today is the last day to leave me a testimonial for the Sephora squad, so I'll leave that information down below. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!